Hello my kings, queens, and in-betweens. I'm Valerie and welcome to my channel, The Bookish Valkyrie. I know it's been a bit since my last video, almost a month, but my anxiety got a little bit enthusiastic, so I ended up taking a step back from things that weren't strictly necessary. I am doing a bit better now, so I'm back, and this is my October plans video. And I also wanted to do kind of like a mini haul because September is also my birthday month. So I got a few books for my birthday and thought I'd share them with you. First off, I have a new copy of Northanger Abbey. This is my very favorite Jane Austen book, and I have been salivating over this particular edition since it came out, and I finally have it in my hot little hands. I'm very excited about that. And then I also got a new volume of poetry, She Wears Pain Like Diamonds by Alpha. I've never read anything by them before, but the couple of poems from this volume I have read have really spoken to me, and so I can't wait to dig into those. And then, of course, one of my absolute favorites from earlier this year is Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. This is the werewolf book that I didn't know I was waiting for. I don't know how werewolves have always been men, like in cinema and classic stories, when being a werewolf is clearly a thing that is, tied to the moon and, a monthly ailment. It definitely is a female monster. And we get to explore that in this. It's pretty great. And then this one is one that I'm like the most excited for. So one of my ultimate favorite sets of books from my childhood is The Song of the Lioness Quartet by Tamara Pierce. And there is a new recover that just came out a couple days ago. Let me see if I can get it to... Anyway, we'll do this. There we go. It's so pretty. Anyhow, I am so stinking excited for this. So this is the first one. And the next cover. And the next. And I think this might be my favorite cover out of the new set. So anyway, super exciting. I can't wait to do a reread. It's definitely happening soon. I'm thinking it's either going to have to be one of the last sets of books that I read for the year, or else one of the first sets. Maybe I might get to it sooner than January. But I'm thinking that December or January are the most likely times for me to get to this reread. But I'm super stinking excited for this. And then this is Slewfoot by Brom. I think that this is an amazing cover. I think all of Brom's covers are amazing, and I've never actually read anything by them, but this is the one that has piqued my interest the most, so that's where I'm going to start. So that's my little mini haul, my little birthday haul. I'm very excited for everything in it. And then, so far as what I'm currently reading, I just started The September House by Carissa Orlando. And I started it for a readathon that I'm participating in for October, but it started technically today, which is Thursday the 28th. But I'll get to that later when I get to the October portion of the video. So, current reads, September House, and then I'm also reading War for the Oaks by Emma Bull. It is one of my absolute favorites. It's probably one of, if not the very first urban fantasies that I ever read. And if you are a fairy girly, if you are about beautiful fae people and their wars and the Seelie and Unseelie courts and all that, you're gonna get that. And then the main character is this rocker chick who is amazing and full of spice, and she's got a best friend. So we've got the women supporting women aspect, and we have a love triangle, which was actually done well. Like, I generally am not about the love triangles, but this was a good one. And then I am also reading this. It's a poetry / art / essay collection by Andrea G. Hardiman. So it's queer, a coming out story at almost age 40. And I really identify with this. I'm slowly making my way through it. But I'm definitely enjoying this because, as a late in life bisexual realization type girly, definitely found a lot to identify with in this collection so far. And then the other poetry collection I'm reading right now is My Heart of Rice. I don't know if you can hear that. It's my puppy, and she's snoring like super loud. Anyway, the other poetry collection I'm reading right now is My Heart of Rice, a Filipino-American Experience by Ashley C. Lanuza. And again, finding a lot to identify with. It's not strictly the same situation. She is Filipino, growing up in a household with her Filipino mother and her Mexican stepfather, who has become her father in all the ways that matter. And she is writing poems to her grandfather, who taught her how to love her culture through food. And it's really a beautiful collection so far. And it's just kind of like examining the oddity of not quite fitting as you're growing up. And so, as a biracial girl, half Filipino, half white, I definitely feel that never really quite fit, and I didn't really understand why at first, but I'm definitely enjoying this collection because it's really connecting with me. So anyhow, those are my current reads for the moment. My brain blanked out for a minute there. So now I want to get to my October plans. So like I have mentioned in previous videos, I am not great at having like a solid TBR. I'm very much a mood reader. So my plans for October aren't really a TBR, but I am going to be participating in a readathon. It's the Halloweekend Readathon that was started by Books with Lexi. She has a bunch of other co-hosts as well, and if you go to her channel and click on her link tree, or go to her Instagram and click on her link tree, you'll be able to find all of the hosts there as well. Anyhow, There are reading prompts, photo prompts, activity prompts, and if you get around to it, bonus prompts. So like I have mentioned in previous videos, I am not great at having like a solid TBR. I'm very much a mood reader. So my plans for October aren't really a TBR, but I am going to be participating in a readathon. It's the Halloweekend Readathon that was started by Books with Lexi. She has a bunch of other co-hosts as well, and if you go to her channel and click on her link tree, or go to her Instagram and click on her link tree, you'll be able to find all of the hosts there as well. Anyhow, there are reading prompts, photo prompts, activity prompts, and if you get around to it, bonus prompts. So basically, every weekend, you pick one of the prompts to go with, and they will be having reading sprints and lots of different ways that you can participate, both on YouTube or on Instagram. And the kickoff was actually tonight, earlier tonight. I did my video planning while I was reading my book. And that's when I started reading The September House, which, by the way, I am very much enjoying so far. It has a lot more humor than I was expecting. And the characters, the main character is compelling right off the bat. So I am looking forward to continuing with that read and seeing where it goes. Basically, the readathon is going to be going from Thursday through Sunday of each weekend. So we'll be doing 5 weekends for the month of October, starting now, which is, technically September, but it does end in October. So for this weekend, I picked the prompt to read a host's favorite subgenre or favorite trope, and I ended up going with Kelsey's favorite, which was one of her favorites, which is fall vibes. And I just figured that, the September house doesn't get much more fall. You've got all of that gorgeous red on the cover. It's September, which is when the first official day of fall happens, which, by the way, is my birthday. I am quite the liminal child. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that. And then for the photo prompt, I'm going with the current read with a Halloween item that you made. I painted a cute sign, which I will show you in just a moment. Okay, so it's just a sign that I made by doing some painting on a piece of cardboard. And I figured that this would fit with my current read pretty perfectly. If one door closes and another one opens, your house is probably haunted. So, haunted house story, haunted house sign. Anyway, and then for the activity prompt, one of the prompts is to participate in a Halloweekend readathon activity. So tonight, like I said, it was the kickoff, so that is the prompt that I went with for this weekend. So I just need to take the photo and keep reading The September House for the weekend, and I will have this very first weekend for Halloweekend Readathon all buttoned up. So I'm pretty excited for that. I haven't really got a clue what I'm going to be reading for the other prompts for the rest of the month, but I do have a bunch of options that I've got my eye on, but we'll see what I'm feeling in the moment, and you will get those updates in later videos. So that is the video for the day. Thank you for joining me, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that bell. I have my social media handles in the description below, and you guys have a great day. Stars shining bright above me. Breezes seem to whisper second poetry. Dream a little dreamer. I'm Valerie, and this is something, somewhere, someplace. And I'm back to filming. Are we done? Okay, I have to show you. This is adorable. Bobo, are you done? You're not going to roll around anymore? So, like I've mentioned in previous video, words.